Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. I have gone ahead and renamed our two acolytes, so thank you for all the name suggestions there. So for the tactician, I've gone with the Drowned Hoare. This wasn't a recommendation, but I've gone with it anyway. And then for the crossbow captain, I've gone with the Black Bolt. I actually liked that suggestion a lot, so thank you very much for your suggestions. Right, in this episode, we gotta wait for these guys to finish their war, because I can't claim this and take Pike for myself until it's over, because currently it's under siege. How long is it under siege for? 2 years. Rightio, then successor for the Reaver of the Hoare Coast has been found as well. That's been automatic. Queen Silka, my wife, has gained the Rough Terrain Expert. That should help us with any evening endeavors we partake on. But as we let this play out, I'm not going to pause. I've been having thoughts. Number one, we need to continue swaying Simon. I do want that alliance. You guys would have seen in the last episode, I want that. Some of you said, JBD, you should do this. We have to wait. He won't accept it. He doesn't like us enough. I'm trying, okay? The other thing I've considered is, one, I don't think we're going to get an alliance with Essos. We've looked at alliances. Every time we sorted the marriage, they were never there. So we may have to consider conquering Essos and all of the other isles, maybe the Stepstones as well. Maybe Lys. Oh, they look quite weak now. They are getting smaller. Maybe we could lay claim to Lys. And that could be our step into Essos. We take Essos, we ally the Stormlands, and then maybe we look at the Iron Throne. We're going to have to build up, though, because, of course, all of the vassals from the Iron Throne can join. And they probably will, because they absolutely hate me. So we got to do a slow burn here, which is fine. I like that kind of stuff. Suspicious legend for 2 years. I don't really care about that. That's fine with me. That's more than fine. Betrothed can marry. Let's quickly send this off. Very nice stuff. Thank you very much. And we have a wise fall, apparently. My name is Urza, my lord. I have come before you to offer my wisdom. My daughter, Horsha, who brought the man before me, looks skeptical. He approached the castle riding a donkey, my lord, backwards. Wait, what? Oh, dear. I mean, he is a very clever man, although he's loyal, and we don't like loyal people for some reason. I don't have time for any fours in my court. Get out of here. I'm currently overlooking Pike because I need to declare this war. Okay, they're going to battle. Why can't I declare this war? Is it only because it's under siege? Or is it because there's a current war going on for this? I cannot... no, revoke title. I can revoke this because Pike is occupied. Wait, they actually took this? Oh, it's under siege. This says siege? Oh, okay, the siege did just restart. Rightio. Well, that's a little bit frustrating. I don't think I can even offer to join this war. Do you know what I could do, though? I could go... Let's see, if we click on here, I can demand that the Salt Cliffs stop their war. I think... Where is it? No, I can't demand that they stop the war. Okay. That's unfortunate. I mean, we're just going to let it play out. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to raise a raiding party. And we're going to go and show the Stepstones and Essos what we've got going on. Because I want to force them to either join me or surrender to me in the near future. Do I not have a single Reaver? Right, I'm going to lead the raiding party. I haven't gone raiding yet, I don't think. And I think maybe Lys is off the cards. We could definitely come over here, though. Let's go to the Stepstones first, and then we'll make a decision. Also, you don't have a custom capital, do you? Or have you already lost it? I don't think they ever had one. Oh, but they got a custom building here, though. Gives you 2 gold per month, which is very nice. You know what I might do? Let's see. So you're not fabricating anything now. Oh, it's not within diplomatic range. That's why these guys don't pop up on anything. Because they're not within diplomatic range. So I'll tell you what. If we manage to acquire the Stepstones. The Ironborn have been fighting over this for many years now. If we were the owners of this, that would also give us diplomatic channels with Essos. I think that's the way we're going to go about things. So what do we want here? How is this split? You got the first Stepstones, you got the Skull Tides. Now, the Iron Throne control part of this, which is a little bit frustrating. Maybe I go for the Skull Tides first? Yeah, these guys are Salt Dornish. So let's go ahead and fight the Dornish before anything. And then maybe these guys would just become a vassal. That could be a thing. It's going to take 3 years, though. So it's something for the long term. Or not immediate, I guess I should be saying. Right, Raiders, let's go to the Stepstones. We're going to do a little bit of scouting for the land that I want to take. Old Town. Did we ever get the Old Town Alliance? I don't think we did we? I don't believe so. I thought I sent it, but apparently I didn't. This happens quite often. Right, let's go reading, shall we? 3,000. We can take this. 40 gold right there. We're going to need the gold. Maybe we're going to have to get some grand weddings. In fact, we could do a grand wedding with the Estemonts. Although it's going to be my grandson, so it means I won't get the alliance, but my son will. Speaking of sons, Harkon has just come of age. I don't think they can marry yet in another 4 or 5 years. Okay, well, we'll leave that for now, though. I'm going to unpin him because we have already organized something. 3 days left on this raid. Beautiful stuff. We managed to siege a lucky rabbit's paw, as well as some prison. 50 gold. Oh. This is going to be a profitable run. What do we get for this? A little bit of prestige. Let's equip it for now. Prestige is useful. Another 21 gold over here. We can loot 2.2k. That's insane. What? Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Man, it would be nice if we had a Reaver, but we're not actually taking too long to take all this stuff. Anyway, 50 gold there. My cousin was taken in prison. My counselor just died in his bloody sleep. Right, we need a new chancellor. Stagma. 27 diplomacy. That should help me with my vassal situation. And we are capturing so many prisoners. Another 25 gold there. Thank you very much. Another 10 gold. I'll be taking all of that. 13. Do you know what? I'll take it. It's better than nothing because I took all of his other stuff already. Where else can we raid? We can raid the Skull Tide. They've already been raided. There's nothing left. What about these guys? We can raid them. Right. We got 24 gold there. Maybe we'll capture something. In fact, we're going this way. We might as well raid this first on the way there, aren't we? Let's try and be somewhat efficient for once. I know, that's a miracle for me. I can ransom you. Your banner is very nice. Gives me necromancer vibes. Pay ransom. Wait, you have parrots? Wait, what? People in Essos can get pet parrots and it's on their shoulders? Man, I was so hyped for dragons. I don't know how I went from parrots to dragons, but I did. Oh, also, House of the Dragon season finale. What the hell was that? All I can sum it up in one word is disappointing. I went to sleep after that, or went to bed anyway. And man, I just felt so disappointed. Anyway, to the modest Iron King Tristan of the Iron Islands, Cassian Mother is dear to me. Would you let her go in return for this offer? 27 gold. No, 27 stress. But 10 gold. Thank you very much. She loses the stress, not me as well. How much gold do we already have? 89. That's less than I thought, actually. We need more prisoners. The settlement of Sandsting, an important stronghold in Greater Lower Sunstone, has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of Captain Eric to choose from. The troops stand ready, awaiting my command to give them direction. So I can get adds 30 loot. So 30 gold wouldn't be that bad, would it? Let's take the 30 gold. Thank you very much for that one. We'll take the 10 gold from this as well. So we're up to 139 now. Not too shabby. Let's go raiding some more. I like how big our raiding party is now as well. It's insane. Like, we could maybe risk raiding lists. Not sure if I want to risk that or not, though. We'll consider it after. Let's see how the supply is once we've finished raiding these isles over here. But man, this is the way to make money now. I could also bring the wildlings to my side. This is all food for thought, I guess you could say. I've yet to really decide, but I know that I need to get myself landed over here to expand my diplomatic range. We did manage to sway King Simon as well, so we'll take a look and see if he wants to marry my grandson to his daughter yet. I am heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak up. Oh, bloody hell. People preying on my family members again, trying to sleep with them. I keep zooming out because I just want to make sure that I'm not accidentally raiding the Iron Throne and my cousin. Quellon Greyjoy has finally passed. He was my rival. He was once loyal, but he turned ship later in life. He was murdered by Morna Harlaw, of all people. Not one day too soon. Once you were a loyal cousin, but you betrayed me. And now I am glad to be rid of you and your spies. To the fort for Tristan, I have heard of your disputes with that obnoxious Doxy Morna. A most contemptible excuse for a woman. Given our mutual interests, I am sure we would get along well. Who are you? Ingrid Seaman. She's not landed, though. Do you know what? I eagerly await the opportunity to discuss this further. We made a friend, which friends in these times are hard to come by. Maybe she'll help me with my other rivals. We'll have to see how that develops. Right, let's go back to the raiding though. We're not getting many prisoners. And I think we've raided everything possible. Oh, we can raid this. 39 gold. Yes, please. But supply is looking a little bit low, so raiding list might be risky. Okay, Accolade has lost a rank. Minus 250 glory. These two aren't leveling up so well. These are level 4 and level 3 though. I imagine when we go to war, these will level up a lot again. But for now, we're going to have to make do. Right, 14 days. Even though we're not a Reaver, we're actually doing... we're storming through these raids. 287 gold. Is that enough? They are at war. And I think my men-at-arms... Let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of scouting first. Oh, guys, they're so rich. They are so rich. But the problem is... Okay, the fort level's not too bad either. Let's go ahead and have a scout. I won't commit to anything yet because I don't know where their armies are. In fact, okay, they've just finished their war. I think it's better to be safe than sorry. My daughter is now going to marry into the Farwinds. Let's go ahead and do that. They have been loyal to me. And I'm going to return with our 287 gold. Let's not get too greedy and risk what we have already obtained for ourselves. How's this war going? Minus 28%. Are you still occupied? Or can I now revoke it? I can't revoke it because something here is occupied. I can't really tell what. Oh, over here? Is that pile of pike? Oh, this whole island is pike, of course. Okay. That's unfortunate. So they need to take this back, ideally. Do you have an army? You have 4,000. Can you retake that for me? And then I can revoke all of your titles. Thank you very much. That would be greatly appreciated. Prisoners have died in my dungeons. The raiders have just returned. I've come back and everyone's still a bloody war. Right, let's go ahead and disband you fellas. You're training the commanders. I think everything here is A-OK, which is nice. How long left on this? 13 months. Okay, so just another year. We have 800 gold as well. Also, can no longer continue a fabricate claim. Are you kidding me? Are you... what? Oh, some kind of inheritance has happened. Right. Okay, what's the actual capital of the Skull Tides? It's not this. It's not this. In fact, I could have just clicked this, right? No, that is the capital. There's no duchy building, though. Wait, can I just do this? No, it's up here. This is the capital. Yeah, this is the capital. Right, I want to fabricate on this. Bloody hell. Not within diplomatic range. Nice. Why is that suddenly outside of my diplomatic range? Wait. So I can only claim on the Iron Throne lands now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right, that's not great. Okay. New thing. Let's go to your daughter. Does Demella want to marry my grandson, Walder? Minus 18. They wouldn't accept, but we could do a grand wedding. That's going to cost us a lot of gold. And I'll be honest, I want to spend that gold on infrastructure right now. Speaking of which, if we go back to Hoare Castle, see, we can upgrade things like the windmills. Gives us 0.3 gold. So I'm going to spend 500 gold to do that instead. I got some warnings in here. What's happening in my court then? Finest raiments in the land, sir. Mostly because they ain't from this land. Chortles Lucimore as I walk past his open chamber. His voice oozes charm, but even so, my other courtier seems unsure of the pitch. Almost new, just as good as new. And fresh from the trendsetters in King Damon's court. Ah, the Iron Throne. These are what everyone in the 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne will be wearing next season. Who cares what people wear? I'm busy focusing on other stuff, right? Can you guys just stop this war? I don't think I can tell you to stop it, can I? Demand surrender. I can demand surrender. But they're never going to accept that, surely. So we already have commander. What else? Levy size, dread loss, danger, retreat losses. Let's get tactical retreat just in case. Because we're not sure who we're going to be fighting in the near future. I mean, I can try and demand their surrender. Select a war. You have been called to this war already. Okay, that's not working. Greetings, my thoughtful liege. I have arrived in Hoare Castle. Hello, my son, Prince Hoare. Welcome to Hoare Castle. I mean, you're already acquainted with it. Come in, have some food. Let's eat and drink together. Why is this still... Court grandeur is below expected. Rightio then. Well, let's go ahead and fix that for 1.6 gold a month. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Lady Gisela is hosting a grand wedding. Yeah, well, we're going to kindly decline that one. I'm not interested in going to your bloody wedding. I mean, if it was a bloody wedding, actually, I might. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I need this. Are you in your own war or something? Like, what's happening here? You're outnumbering them. Also, have you gone on the offensive? Your units are over here. Okay, you're chasing them down. So you can probably win this war, but you're not sieging anything, is the problem I see there. And I can't offer to join your war either, can I? No. Man, I desperately want Pike. We're 61. Our health is poor now as well. We're kind of on a timeline here. My grandson can marry as well, so we're going to have to do that. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Silka when she interrupts me. Let me do something about her husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Let's see. So you could gain opinion of me. Zia, I mean, she likes me, but she could like me a little bit more. Let's get that up. My spy master. Just to make sure there are 0 betrayals on the horizon. I don't like betrayals, as we learned previously. So you're level 2. You're level 2 as well. I like the windmills the most, but it's going to cost 500 to upgrade. I think I will keep doing that. At least we're building this stuff up. We have the tax offices over in the Hoare Tower, so that's going to be helping us as well. 20% additional taxes is very nice for this whole duchy. Very nice. In fact, it's also going to help Prince Hoare, my son, as well, I believe. Which is good stuff. You're a trained healer, but we don't need you. So you're sieging this for 5 months. Let's go ahead and speed things up. I just want to keep an eye on their war. Now the Salt Cliffs. You see, they're replenishing, and now they're sieging more of Seagrave. Which means we're even less close to being able to revoke the title, which is a little problematic. Victoria, the daughter of Lord Fergus of Saltend, has given birth to a son. Gallon, you have given me a 3rd grandson. Very nice. Right, where's the name list? Kim, you have gone with the name suggestion Darren, so let's go ahead and do that. Thank you very much. And you've gone with leadership as an education focus. Wait. So this gives prowess. This gives stewardship. The art of ruling, cultural and spiritual guidance, and forging a lasting dynasty. Choosing this education focus will also have the following effect. Stewardship +1. So I thought that maybe diplomacy was the leadership focus. Let's check something out a minute. Where? I'm still not used to the UI since it changed around, by the way, guys. So this one gives diplomacy, this one gives stewardship, and this one gives renown, fertility, and stuff. So what do these give? Diplomacy, learning, stewardship. So it's an odd mixture of diplomacy and stewardship, I think. Interesting stuff. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to stick him on leadership, and then I'll wait for him to turn 6 years of age, and then we'll see which is highest, his diplomacy or his stewardship. And then that's how we will assign his guardian. Kim, thank you very much for the name suggestion. Right, let's update the name list. This siege is about to complete as well. I appreciate we're not doing much war right now, guys, but we have these little lulls in between. And we're going to keep an eye on our vassals. We will take Pike eventually. I just need to wait for this. So now, how are you doing? You're still losing. You are still losing. They're replenishing, but you have the numbers, so come and deal with them. The Storm King is not swayed. Plus 51 now. I wonder, can we get a marriage now? That might be something. I gain a little bit of stress there. Right. Let's see. Arrange a marriage. My grandson. Or my nephew. Now, I think it has to be my grandson. Walder, maybe. They would accept now. Yeah, Walder is this one. Okay. So, my son, when he inherits, the Iron Islands will have an alliance with the Stormlands. That's good for the future. Let's send that off. And they should accept. Also, my other grandson, Hoaric, can marry as well. Now, if we go here, and we go by alliance power, it's not very good alliances at all. So I may hold off on this one. Just for a little bit. After a long day of training, I sit quietly with several of my knights at a table in a local inn. The smell of wine, the laughter, and the music all seem to indicate a good evening. Until a man I have never seen before starts to flaunt his prowess, talking about his wild adventures and even boasting of knowing the Iron King of these lands. Clearly he doesn't recognize my face. I tell you all, I saved Iron King from a giant beast with my own hands. He even offered the hand of his daughter, but I refused. Perhaps I should teach him a lesson, eh? As I walked towards the bar to get another drink, the drunk force stumbled onto me and angrily says, "Do you know who I am? I could ask my friend Iron King Tristan to teach you a lesson." As the people around looked up at me, the room fell silent. Clearly he's not in the right state of mind to call out anyone. Ooh. Okay, to make him join my court, order this man to be beaten to teach him a lesson. I'm gonna do it. To the thoughtful Iron King Tristan of the Iron Islands, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your grandson Walder will be betrothed to my daughter Demella. This is excellent news. That makes me very happy. Alright, let's unpin you. Hoaric? I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do here. Relevance, like there's an Harren here. I mean, she absolutely hates us though. Rena Greyjoy could be a shout. She has no claim. She's gone for leadership. She's an enlightened monarch. This is the first time I've seen an icon for this actually, which is very nice. Oh, because we've added the submod for education, now people can get this. True. So it gives her diplomacy and stewardship. So I think stewardship is the focus, and diplomacy is like a nice second one to have, because she has stewardship. So let's go ahead and do that. Right. So if I find you... Sorry, Hoaric, you're going to have to wait for your wedding a little bit longer. I'm trying to find a good guardian here. Wow. My mace at 20 stewardship and 27 learning. He's going to be insane at teaching him the ways of leadership. Let us do that. As for Hoaric, I don't really know who to marry him off to. We could just go for traits. If we go for inheritable traits here, Dag Saltcliffe has the lover's pox, so I kind of don't want to do this. Beautiful, possibly. She is a bastard, though. What traits don't you like? So you don't like... Actually, you're fine. You just don't like wrathful characters. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go by... Let's go adult. And I'm going to go by age. Fecund could be an idea. A Crannog man. Isn't that a wildling? A Crannog man? Oh, no. That is in the north. Okay. I haven't played too much in the north, so I don't know all the cultures. What would be a good trait? Ooh, robust. Robust could be good, or maybe even beautiful could be good, or even intelligent. I think robust, though. We need stronger fighters. So she is Salt Dornish. Let's see. She's trusting, just. So she doesn't like arbitrary. Which, yes. So maybe not her. So maybe we go for the beautiful one. Lustful, so plenty of children. And she's arbitrary as well. Do you know what? I'm going to go for Tassan Flowers here. Cocksure. Beautiful house there. I actually like the 3 feathers in the logo though. Right, let's send off the proposal. We're not getting any alliance there, but that's fine. There we go. They're going to accept that. Beautiful stuff. How's this war going? Is it still bloody? Yeah, it's still going on. Right, you're sieging over here, but you're not dealing with this. Very well, then I'm going to speed up time a little bit as we wait for you guys to settle this. In the meantime, my health is not getting any better. But alas, there's not much I can really do until this war ends. I could join the war. Meredith is no longer my antiquarian. Let's go ahead and sort that out before I forget. There we go. Drennan would be an excellent antiquarian. If I go back to the Salt Cliffs, can I offer to join this war? No, I cannot. Because you're not fighting a peasant faction. Ah, man. That's unfortunate. My prisoner Tyros has died in my dungeons. Also, what's this about inviting to the small council? Can I not just do it through this list? It has come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Storm's End, the capital of Storm King Simon of the Stormlands. Locals newly settled are not praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. It's not worth the gold. I'm gonna spend my gold on building windmills, thank you very much. What we could do, though, is go for a siege in Essos. We'll skip the stepstones and take the 4 mites of our army. None of them are at war, though, which worries me a little bit. Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we should not do that. We could raid the Iron Throne, but again, I don't think that's a great idea either. I have been invited to a hunt by my son, though, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go to that. I think I will go to that. We got some experienced captains. Let's get Meredith, you're going to become my new caravan master. Let's go and join. It's going to cost 27 gold, but that's fine. We won't read it, but I will try and hunt a beast or 2. There we go. I want to try and slay the beast. That's why I have come today, my son. Let us make great sports of this event. And have some fun. Maybe we'll cook the deer meat or whatever as well if we manage to find it. The success chance is not looking good, though. I don't think we've succeeded in a single hunt. Gallon Hoare's gotten divorced. Right, what happened here, then? Something must have been happened. But it seems that my son and heir can now marry. Okay. This should open up some alliances. Bastion of Hoare Castle now needs a successor as well. So let's quickly sort that before I forget. Wolf, you're going to have to serve as a knight. Thank you very much. Harker, he doesn't actually want an alliance. So let's see. I mean, if we go by relevance, I want to go by alliance power and possibly someone who is actually an adult. So that doesn't leave us with too many, does it? Guards of the Reach, Swords of the Reach. Wait, why are the old gods in the Reach? Who knows? Who knows? No idea. We have the Rise Wells. That's a possibility. Or we could go for traits again. Because there's not like a mega alliance here, I'm actually inclined this time to marry for traits possibly. Let's go adult. And then we can go by... I mean, we could sort by alliance, but what about the Cockshaws? She's comely. Ah, why not? Let's go ahead and send that one off. There we go. I have too few concubines as well. I do have concubines in my court, of course. Everything's bloody popped up at once. Right, we got a new alliance. Thank you very much. We got additional taxes as well. One reason why we might be struggling to get marriages too is because we have so many alliances already. I'm going to take my captain. She's a drum as a concubine. You're scaly, so I'm not actually going to take you as a concubine. I will kindly pass up on that offer there. And I believe we... Oh, we slew the beast. Oh, very nice. Also, betrothed can marry. My son Harold is now going to marry another whore. Right, but it's only a 1.9% chance that they're going to be inbred. So it's fine. They're very, very, very distant cousins. I can declare war on King Demon. That's going to go badly. Let's not do that yet. We need to be patient with this stuff. And there we go. We have returned from the hunt. Is this war still going on? They're fighting in battle. The Harlords are about to absolutely decimate them. We didn't sway the Storm King, but to be honest, we don't actually need to do this anymore. So let's go ahead and abandon that. And instead, I'm going to try and sway the Maester, my steward. Let's see if we can get him liking us. Is this still occupied? Can you guys unsiege this, please? I would very much like you to do that. Or get a lucky prisoner or something. My daughter Talia is going to marry the Greyjoys of Casterly Rock. That feels weird to say. But let's send it off. And I've just lost a council member. He has died. No, that was a dungeon. Right, I need a new marshal. My son, Prince Harold. You're going to become my new marshal. Train the commanders, lad. Do you know, I'm proud of my sons. They're growing into fine young men. My cousin was slain in battle by a Greyjoy, the Kraken. And I need a guardian for Marissa, my granddaughter. What are you focused on? Learning. Right, Maester, you're going to have to educate her. Thank you very much. So are you guys going to take these lands back now? You're right there, so I really hope so. My grandson, Hoare the Laughing Iron Hoare, has had his first child already, giving me my great-grandson, and he's handsome and quick. Where's the name list? Absolute unit, you have gone with the name Odin. Thank you very much for the suggestion there. And you have gone with prowess. So let's go ahead and look at that. Just a second. Is that your... okay, so one day you are technically in line for the throne. Right. I've got to pin you. And then we're going for prowess. Probably a martial-focused character like myself. I'm going to educate my first great-grandson. Let's go ahead and update the name list. Are they... No, they're not going to take it back. Wonderful stuff. Right. Oh, bloody hell. My son has married the Saltcliff girl. Okay. So we got that going on. The Greyjoys are now winning this. Let us see how that develops. Well, we gotta wait patiently. The Saltcliffs are sieged with 700 men, eh? Interesting. Legend promoter has left, but that's fine. Who's in my royal court? A healthy rivalry between mettlesome fighters is to be expected, but the growing discord between Donal and Silka is souring the mood at court. So my acclaimed knight and my cousin and wife. Donal is widely regarded to be more skilled, but Queen Silka clearly takes issue with the assertion. In the middle of an audience, the latter bursts into my throne room and clutching her sword hilt cries, "Donal! Only one of us can claim to be the Iron King's most skilled captain. Meet me outside and I will settle the question." Donal replies timidly, "I would cut you to pieces where you stand. If it was not for the presence of my lord, you hostile doxy, apologize, and I may spare your life. I better act quickly if this escalation is to be halted. I can take their swords and give them training blades." And my wife just got beaten by my acclaimed knight. That's unfortunate, but she did call him out. She lost, and now she's faced for consequences. There's a grand tournament over here. Who's hosting this? The Good Brothers. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind taking Good Brother prizes and loot. So we're going to join this grand tournament, guys. We won't actually need experienced captains here because it's a safe journey. It's only going to cost us 7 gold to enter. Let us join the tournament and we shall save that for the next episode. That's been 30 minutes already. I'm going to record the next one straight after this. So thank you for watching as always, guys. And I'll see you next time.